Mapagpala at magandang araw po sa lahat. Kumusta po kayo? Naway nasa mabuting kalagayan kayo ngayon. Ako po si Professor Maria Cristina A. Dizon, miyembro ng mga taga-saliksik ng Pampanga State Agricultural University CHED Face Mask Project na pinamumunuan ni Dr. Jacqueline V. Bagunu, ang project leader. Kasama namin sa team ay sila Dr. Evelyn V. Totaan, Dr. Angelo C. Nicdao, Professor Sancho A. Garcia, at Professor Fernan L. Fernandez. Nagagalak kami na ibahagi sa inyong lahat ang programa ng Commission on Higher Education na nakapaloob sa CHED Memorandum Order No. 1, Series 2021 na pupondohan ang mga proyekto na may kinalaman sa pagkontrol ng COVID-19 pandemic. At mapalad ang Pampanga State Agricultural University dahil binigyan ito ng CHED Higher Education Development Fund ng 1,052,100 para makagawa ng face mask para sa buong komunidad ng PSAU. Ang proyekto ay pinangalan na Mass Production of Face Masks in Response to COVID-19 Pandemic. Ang layunin ng proyektong ito ay makagawa ng 40,000 reusable face masks na ibabahagi sa 7,500 na estudyante, 500 na non-teaching staff, and 300 faculty members. Sa pamumuno ni Dr. Jacqueline V. Bagunu, matagumpay na natapos ang paggawa ng 40,000 na face masks sa loob lamang ng 3 buwan. At malaking pasasalamat kay Professor Fernan L. Fernandez sa pag-aasikaso sa mabilis na paggawa ng mga face masks. Ang 40,000 na face masks ay naibahagi na sa PSAU community at bawat isa ay nakatanggap ng 5 face masks na pwedeng labhan at paulit-ulit gamitin. Kaya noong October 5, nagkaroon ng virtual ceremonial turnover and distribution ng mga face masks via Zoom at tinanggap ng napakasipag na director ng extension na si Dr. Geraldine C. Sanchez na siyang namuno sa pagbabahagi ng mga face mask na ito. Sa hanay naman ng mahigit 7,500 na estudyante, ang mga face mask ay tinanggap ng Supreme Student Council President na si Ms. Zea May Fernandez at saka ng kanilang advisor na si Mr. Al Munoz. Naabisuhan din ang mga representante ng mga estudyante sa mga iba't ibang kolehiyo na tumanggap ng kanilang face mask galing sa SSC President. Gusto naming pasalamatan ang mga sumusunod dahil sa kanilang napakahalagang suporta para sa ikakatagumpay ng proyektong ito. Dr. Emma Sales na napakatyagang inalalayan ng team mula sa pagbuo at pag-aproba ng proposal, ang OPRKM Research Management Division para sa pagpulit sa team sa mga requirements ng CHED, Pampanga Provincial and Local Government Units sa pamumuno ni Governor Dennis Delta Pineda at Mayor Romulo Pecson sa kanilang suporta, Pampanga State Agricultural University sa pangunguna ng ating namayapang President Honorio M. Soriano Jr., at ang ating Officer in Charge, Dr. Anita G. David, Extension Director, Dr. Geraldine C. Sanchez, Research Director, Dr. Mary Grace Gatan, at sa lahat ng miyembro ng PSAU faculty, non-teaching staff, and the Supreme Student Council. Sa Higher Education Development Fund Commission on Higher Education para sa perang ibinigay para sa proyekto, sa ating Panginoon na gumabay at nagbigay ng protection sa team lalo na sa panahon ng pandemya na ginagawa ang proyektong ito. Gusto naming ibahagi ngayon ang pangyayari sa virtual turnover ng face mask. Muli, magandang araw.
Thank you very much for spending your time with us. I'd also like to acknowledge the presence of our head of the College of Arts and Science Research. Sorry sa extension pala. Si Professor Maydeen Guevara, my partner. Thank you for dropping by. And also, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the team headed by Dr. Bagunu, Ma'am Evelyn Totaan, Sir Fernandez, at saka si Dr. Angelo Nicdao, nandito rin, si Ma'am Cristina Dizon, and yours truly. I will be the host for this activity. I am Professor Sancho A. Garcia. So, good morning, present good morning, and welcome to the online ceremonial turnover and distribution of the PSAU-CHED HEDF Mask Project. This is The project is entitled Mass Production of Face Masks in Response of the COVID-19 Pandemic. So we will start the activity with an invocation, video, and the national anthem. So Doc Mike, can you please play the videos? Thank you.
In Christ alone, my hope is found. He is my light, my strength, my song. This cornerstone, this solid ground, firm through the fiercest drought and storm. What heights of love, what depths of peace, when fears are stilled and when striving cease. My comforter, my all in all, here in the love of Christ I stand. No guilt in life, no fear in death. This is the power of Christ in me. From life's first cry to final breath, Jesus commands my destiny. No power of hell, no scheme of man can ever pluck me from his hand till he returns or calls me home. Here in the power of Christ I'll stand till he returns or calls me home. Here in the power of Christ I'll stand. Here in the power of Christ I'll stand.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiliw, ay masasinanganan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang binirang, kuyagan ang magiting, sa mandulubing, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit kong bagaw, ay hinatang tulagaw, sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng patawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitingin, ang bituin at araw na kailan, ang ay magtitingin, lumanang araw ng warhabit pagsika, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang higaya na pagpay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Okay, a pleasant good morning again. And of course, you may be wondering why we have some students present. Actually, they are the beneficiaries. They are included in the beneficiaries of the recipients of the mask that the project would be producing. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce Dr. Jacqueline V. Bagunu, our project leader, who would be giving the opening remarks and also the welcome and also the rationale of this activity. I pass the mic to Dr. Bagunu. Dr. Bagunu.
Okay. Salamat, Sir Sancho. Magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Sa ating napaka-supportive na OIC ng University, si Dr. Annette, who will be joining us in a little while. Ang ating dependable na Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences na siguro in a while andito rin siya, Dr. Sylvia de Guzman. the very hardworking Director of Extension, Dr. Geraldine C. Sanchez, the equally hardworking Director of Research, si Dr. Mary Grace Bigatan, yung ating OSAS Director, si Dr. Arnelio Valerio, our faculty, extensionists, and the extension staff na nandito sa atin, kasama natin ngayon, mga representatives ng mga student organizations, PACPU and PACNASA President, si Dr. Ladrillo at saka si Mrs. Olieta Gumilet. Ang ating project team, si Dr. Evelyn Totaan, nandito sila, Dr. Angelo, Angelo Nicdao, si Sir Fernan Fernandez, si Sir Sancho, at saka si Ma'am Dizon. Siya yung in charge ng ating video presentations ngayon. Ang ating administrative assistant, si Miss Lalaine. Ang mga research assistants natin sa other projects who are also assisting us in our endeavor, si Miss Kesha, at saka may bago tayo, si Mr. Josel, at saka meron pa ring bago, si Miss Darlene. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, today marks one of the very important activities of the university, for we are here to witness the ceremonial turnover and distribution of our face masks na nakalaan para sa beneficiaries sa PSAU community. So it includes yung ating administrative staff, ang faculty natin, at saka mga estudyante natin. So this project is actually funded by CHED, Commission on Higher Education, HEDF. And actually the approval of this project took us a little more than a year. It's only this July where we were given the notice to proceed, and we only have 3 months to finish everything. So we are faced with the challenge of finishing the project in 3 months' time as per approved MOA and plan of activities. So we are here making double time just to comply with the time requirement. So as I've said, the notice to proceed was received by the office in July 9, and immediately after that, we went on with the processing of the administrative documents as well as the compliance of the requirements of the Bids and Awards Committee. So it was a very stressful journey for all of us in the team. Napakahirap talaga na habulin yung 3 buwan na kailangan naming tapusin because our deliverables or delivery of our outputs depended on the delivery of our supplies and materials. And it was only in September 15 when these supplies were delivered to us, and so Sir Fernan has to oversee the immediate manufacture of these face masks. So Sir Fernan, thank you very much. And now, we also are thankful for the assistance and the commitment of the Director of Extension and all the staff of the Extension Office in helping us to distribute to the identified beneficiaries. We have identified 8,000 beneficiaries, and each of the beneficiaries will receive 5 face masks each. So tigli 5 per beneficiary. So 8,000 lahat yan times 5. So we are here to produce 40,000 face masks. So Extension Office, thank you for the partnership with the project team. And of course, ang administration headed by our OIC, Dr. Annette, and special mention to those offices which made our work lighter and easier the fastest way we can. Also, our gratitude to the CHED HEDF for the 1 million support. So on behalf of our team, we would like to welcome all of you to this very important activity. Thank you very much and good morning. Sir Sancho.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. Bagunu. So while we're waiting for Dr. Anita to join the meeting, we have prepared a video presentation of the journey towards the mass production of the face mask.
Ayun na si
So,
Ma'am Annette.
Doc Mike. Ay, nandiyan ba? Ay,
Sir
hello
Sancho,
po.
nandiyan na si Ma'am
Sorry.
Annette.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, Dr. David. Sorry po, hindi kita napansin kaagad po. Good morning po, Dr. Anita David po. So, Ma'am Annette, pwede na po kayo mag-talk? Okay. So, I'd like to welcome our OIC at the Office of the President of Pampanga State Agricultural University and also our Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Anita G. David, to give her inspirational message. Good morning, Ma'am Annette. Ma'am, nakamute po. Ma'am Annette, nakamute po. Okay.
Maraming salamat. Sa cafeteria po ako at ang ginagamit kong laptop ay yung bag. Kaya daw. Matapos ito. Anyway, Ma'am Jack, Ma'am Geng, we have also Ma'am Grace, Ma'am Eve. Sino pa ba yung mga kasama dito sa project? Sir Fernan, Tina, Sir Sancho, lahat po ng mga nandito sa Zoom na virtual turnover for the mask. Isang magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Tama si Ma'am Jack, nakikinig ako doon sa sinasabi niya that the authority to proceed from CHED ay matagal before nila ibigay, and then you only have this much time for the project. I know that you worked hard for this. Nakikita ko po yung mga kasama ninyo sa university na nagpupunta dito. Lagi ko nakikita Sir Fernan, si Sir Mike, working for the project. It's not only working for PSAU, but yung mga partners natin na makikinabang dito sa project na to. We are just traveling steadily, all of us in PSAU, even if there is a pandemic, even if yung nangyari sa atin na nawala si Sir, but everybody's working. Wala pong ibang masasabi yung administration every time that we have this kind of activity, except to be proud and to be happy para po sa lahat ng mga empleyado ng Pampanga State Agricultural University. Wala rin namang financial na remuneration for this one doon sa mga nagtrabaho sa project, pero never na nakita mo sa kanila na nawalan sila ng gana because of this project. Yung sa October 14, matatapos na nga po itong project na to, pero nagtatrabaho pa rin sila. And whatever is it that they can do para po sa university, sa extension, kung sino man yung magiging recipients for the projects, through the help of Ma'am Geng, nasa mabuting kamay doon sa tinrabaho ni Ma'am Jack, ililipat po kay Ma'am Geng na nasa mabuting kamay. Kaya po, even if we are in this situation, ang paniwala ko, we are traveling steadily because of the things that we do. Kung kanino man siya malilipat, kung kanino man siya nanggaling, mabubuting kamay lahat ang dinadaanan po ng mga yon. So maraming salamat po Dr. Bagunu and the whole team for this project, and it's not only for helping PSAU but our partners also. And Ma'am Geng, na in-embrace din niya yung pagtanggap doon sa project. Also CHED HEDF. I hope CHED HEDF would give us another project, whether it's COVID related or ang lagi po nilang sinasabi basta sa PSAU yung project ay wala silang problema kasi ginagawa, kung sino mang team ang mag-work for that, ginagawa po talaga nila. So on behalf of the administration, we really congratulate everybody na nag-work po dito, and we are assured that pag na-turn over na po sa extension office ay magiging maganda din yung kahihinatnan nitong project na to. in a very short span of time that you had, you were able to realize all the deliverables of the project, and we will also comply with CHED for the liquidation of the project. Kaya may minamadali pa sana si Ma'am Jack. Wala pong taga-admin and finance dito, but I hope that we can help the team para po ma-realize yung sa natitirang resources na mapakinabangan din naman. So we congratulate again everybody, and we thank everybody for realizing kung ano man po yung kailangang magawa in just a short span of time. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. When you deliver the mask, Ma'am Geng, ingat po kayo para po doon sa ating lahat. Bawal ang magkasakit. Dapat sa PSAU, bawal nang magka-COVID sa atin. When Sir Mike are talking, lagi naming sinasabi, we just have to do it para sa ating lahat. So research with the team of Ma'am Jack, with the help of Ma'am Grace, and then ipapasa kay Ma'am Geng, it will really be a very excellent achievement for Pampanga State Agricultural University. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. David. Thank you very much also for filling in the shoes of our late president. Thank you very much po. Okay, so the next part of the program would be the video presentation, as I mentioned a while ago, of the journey towards the mass production of the face mask. So kindly watch the video, please. So that was the video presentation of the production of the mask. So medyo mapapansin nyo, no? Medyo may kahirapan din po ang paggawa niyan. And remember, we have to produce 40,000 po. Kasi yun yung promise namin na i-deliver. So the next part of the activity would be the symbolic turnover of the mask. May I call again Dr. Jacqueline Bagunu?
Okay. So, yung aking team, bukas po kayo ng mga ano nyo. Okay, Doc Eve, Sir Sancho, si Sir Fernan, si Ma'am Tynes, Doc Nicdao. Okay. So, in behalf of the team, I would like to turn over the face masks to Dr. Geraldine C. Sanchez. Ito po sila. Ano ba yun? Ito yung face mask na nakapak na for 5. So, per beneficiary, meron siyang 5 na face mask. So, na-UV siya, na-disinfect siya. So, nakaseal yung kanyang plastic. Now, we also have prepared a special face mask for our administrative heads. So, ito yung merong logo. So, lahat kayong mabibigyan yung ating mga directors and deans at sa mga heads of offices. So, ito ay courtesy ng ating bidder kasi hindi po kasama yung logo doon sa kanilang binili. So, nakiusap lang ako kung pwede na gawan tayo ng merong logo para naman pag nagbigay tayo sa CHED, merong ganyan. Pero yung ibibigay po natin sa mga beneficiaries, simple na lang po siya. Pero maganda, meron siyang, anong tawag doon, Sir Fernan? Yung
Par support po.
Support, okay? So, ito po, bibigay ko sa iyo, Ma'am Geng, tanggapin mo. Ayan, meron ka na. Okay. So, message please.
Ako na, no, Doc Jack. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the project leader, Dr. Jacqueline Viste Bagunu. First of all, let me first acknowledge the officer in charge, Office of the President, VP Annette David. And then the director of the cluster director of research and development, Dr. Mary Grace Gatan, the dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Sylvia Serrano de Guzman, of course the dean of chefs, si Professor Cristina Dizon, and sabihin ko muna itong word finally, Professor Fernan, Mamang, the stars have finally aligned in the universe.
True.
After a year, no? Of course, kasi kanya special mention si Professor Fernan, bago ko po tawagan yung mga members ng research team, pagbigyan mo na ako, Dr. Mike Nicdao. Teka muna, itawad ko muna, nangangawit na ako ng bongga.
Ay, baba mo na.
Bakla. Anyway, kasi this is the, what do you call this? Kumbaga, launching din na pagiging researcher, Dr. Mike Nicdao, mga seasoned researchers na yan, si Dr. Eve, Tita Eve. Kumbaga, sa isang artista, nilalaunching na rin ang pagiging artista sa larangan ng pananaliksik. Diba? Externally funded pa yan. Sangka pa, milyones. Externally funded ng Commission on Higher Education. So, launching natin din yan. Can you please give a virtual applause to Mamang Professor? Ano ba yung couturier ba yun? Whatever, no?
Couturier.
Ayan ba? Finally, the stars have aligned in the universe. Meron tayo Miss Universe sa PSAU. Of course, our seasoned researchers, much respect to the project leader, Dr. Jack Bagunu, Dr. Evelyn Viste Totaan, Tita Eve, si Dr. Mike Cabral, Nicdao, si Professor Dizon, and Professor Sancho Garcia. Dala-dala ko dito, karga-karga ko, Dr. Grace Gatan, the research director. Karga-karga ko ang aking mga extension community organizers. Can you please open your video ba yon? Ayan, nandyan si Mrs. Angie Miklat, the wife of Doc Aris Miklat. We also have their community organizer, Mr. Emmanuel Cabral, siyempre the first cousin of Dr. Mike Nicdao. We also have Mr. Noel Carlo David, kamag-anak yata ni Ma'am David ito, no? We also have Mr. Gerald Samonte Tolentino, na malapit sa chef siya, anak ni ano. We also have Mr. Aldrin Bautista na nasa radio. Kanya nga sabi ko kung maano sana ito, kaya lang kasi I don't know anong way dito. Pero pinapa-announce ko yan sa radio. We also have Mr. Erickson Giao. Sino pang hindi ko nabanggit? Si Mr. J. Soriano nagpaalam kasi bakuna niya ngayon, nagpaalam. But he is also one of our new community organizers of the Extension and Training Office. Sino pa hindi ko nabanggit? Si Ma'am Digay, I hope she is inside because I required all of our community organizers of the university along with ating mga bidani coordinators. Sinend ko yun sa GC. As we officially and gladly accept this face mask, 5 face masks per beneficiary. So just we will just wait for the final listings where to bring this. We have of course our adapted barangays in the municipality of Magalang, and just let us know what help we can. Our community organizers are very much willing. I have a total of 6 community organizers now. When I became yung dalawa, plantilla position si Sir Noel, pero actually we are now 8. Dalawa, si Ma'am Digay, si Sir Noel, and then I have 6 community organizers. 2 are assigned at the radio, now 3 na siguro si Sir Jmar, and then I have 4 community organizers. So that will not be a much sa amin, and the Extension and Training Office of the University is 101% supporting your research activity, and we will be helping you in the distribution and bringing them to various barangays. And before I end this acceptance, let me congratulate you. I was a little bit shocked. I learned that it's only last July of this year that you were able to get your millones because as you all know, I was one of the external evaluators of CHED that was tasked except to evaluate PSAU. I evaluated other SUCs. So it means to say, last year pa na-approve yon. Yung sa inyo, kasi yung sa inyo, isa siya sa magandang, based on the feedback of Ma'am Mayumi of CHED from me, off the record na lang. But I was really shocked na it's only last July. But knowing CHED, according talaga doon sa program nila, that is COVID responsive funding nila, you only have talaga 3 months to do that. But I'm pretty sure with this kind of research team that Dr. Bagunu has, seasoned researchers na yan, I am confident, Mamang, you will have phase 2. You will have phase 2 with this research project, or if ever man hindi na siya medyo pandemic or whatever, for sure Professor Fernan will be seen as a shining star in the field of research. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you, Ma'am Geng.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ay, sige, Ma'am Jack.
Just to inform everybody, itong CHED Face Mask Project ay portion lang nung research and extension project kasi meron pa rin kaming research part funded locally by Ma'am Grace. So itutuloy namin at simultaneously ginagawa namin yung research part with this extension part. So after the October 14, tutok naman tayo sa research component niya. Salamat.
Okay, so I would like to pass the mic to our Director of Research and Development, Dr. Mary Grace B. Gatan, for her closing remarks. Okay po, Doc Grace.
Thank you so much, Sir Sancho. To our officer in charge and very supportive Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Anita G. David, the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Sylvia D. Guzman, the Dean of the SHED, Professor Dizon. Of course, ang aking kasama lagi, ang Director of Extension and Training Office, Dr. Geraldine Cawigan Sanchez, other university officials, to the newly accredited Magna Carta researcher through the Public Act 8439, and the project leader of this CHED research project, Dr. Jacqueline B. Bagunu. Palakpakan po natin si Ma'am. And of course, her team, my fellow faculty, researchers, extensionists, extension staff, and students, good morning. The occurrence of this COVID-19 pandemic since first quarter of 2020 have resulted to more than 236 million cases worldwide, and to be more specific, it affected almost 2.6 million people in the country, according to the World Health Organization. The pandemic has led to a dramatic deaths, change to public health, food systems, and employment globally. Just like the COVID-19 vaccine, the wearing of face masks is highly recommended in the countries where vaccination is still low as part of the public health protocol to prevent the spread of coronavirus. Because of pandemic, together with our partner and funding agencies, we at the Pampanga State Agricultural University have been alarmed and challenged. As a result, various research and extension projects were made in order to help our frontliners, displaced workers, stakeholders, and other clientele to cope up amidst this pandemic. Indeed, the project entitled Mass Production of Face Masks in Response to COVID-19 Pandemic of the PSAU-CHED HEDF was a success. Thank you so much to our funding agency. Bagamat wala po sila sa atin ngayon, palakpakan po natin ang Commission on Higher Education, HEDF, for the funding assistance, for their continued support and funding assistance to all our RDE undertakings. Of course, my congratulations and gratitude to the whole team headed by Dr. Jacqueline B. Bagunu. Virtual clap po tayo sa lahat. Si Dr. Evelyn B. Totaan, si Dr. Michael Angelo Nicdao, si Professor Fernandez, si Mamang. I'm so happy for you. Ito ay meron na tayong masasabing research na nagawa natin externally funded. Of course, to Professor Maria Cristina Dizon. And we have also Professor Sancho Garcia. Masayang-masaya po ako para sa inyo. Halos pare-pareho po kasi yung mga nakikita natin ng mga researchers, mga mukha. Pero this time po, marami pong na-include po sa atin. Talagang makikita po natin na ang dami pong involvement po, yung mga bagong mga faculty po natin. So, tuloy-tuloy po tayo sa paggawa ng mga research proposals. And rest assured that the PSAU, whether there is or even without pandemic, is always committed to conduct relevant, innovative, and impact-driven researches to uplift the lives of every Filipino in support for agricultural development and sustainability in the region. I'm sure that our recipients, the 8,000 recipients that was mentioned a while ago, are already excited and very grateful to our researchers po. So again, maraming salamat po. Congratulations. Mag-ingat po tayong lahat and God bless us all.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gatan. Ma'am Jack, do you have any final words to say?
So natapos natin yung ating ceremonial turnover and distribution of our face mask. Ma'am Geng, si Sir Sancho ang makikipag-coordinate sa'yo kung sino-sino yung mga dapat na bibigyan. Salamat. Maraming salamat talaga. Okay.
Thank you so much. Wala ba kayong documentation sa mga
Yeah, meron. So after
okay.
this,
Para may documentation sana kayo.
Okay. Ma'am Tynes. Si Ma'am Tynes ang in charge.
Yes po. Pa-open na lang po ng mga cameras natin. Ayan. One page lang naman po siya dito sa site ko. Po, hintayin lang po natin mag-open ng camera ang lahat.
Ay, i-acknowledge pala natin, Ma'am Davino. Our Assistant Director for Extension and Training is in the house. Full pack ako, Doc Jack. Ayan.
Oh. Okay.
And then, hindi ko alam, andyan na ba si Ma'am Digay? Ayun, andun na pala si Sir J. Mar. Sir Yalo, welcome also to PSAU, si Mr. J. Mar. And then, ayan, si Ma'am Digay lang, nandyan na ba, Ma'am Digay? So, full pack ang extension and training, Ma'am Jack.
Oo nga. Sayang lang walang representative ng CHED. Siguro, ewan ko kung binabagyo sila sa Manila ngayon. Kaya siguro wala silang hindi sila nakapag-join. Pero ipapadala namin itong video recording sa kanila. Ayan.
Okay po, kung ready na po. Smile po. 1, 2, 3. Ayan, isa pa po. Wait lang po. I-save ko lang po.
Yung iba ko staff mo sa radio kasi Iwahiwalay kami.
Isa pa po. 1, 2, 3. Yan, okay na po. Thank you po.
Maraming salamat.
Thank you. Congratulations sa inyo.
Sa mga student org representatives, hintayin nyo yung Director of Extension para
makipag-coordinate. Ako yung evaluation form.
Valerio.
Ayan. Yung evaluation form daw po, paki-fill up lang.
Tapos na po. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ma'am Geng. Thank you, Ma'am Grace. Thank you, Doc Arnel. Sa lahat ng mga faculty extensionists, sa mga representatives ng mga student orgs, extension staff, lahat-lahat po. Maraming salamat.